That's unreal, man. You know what? This is the cursed weapon. This is it. Milady is cursed on this. I don't even know how he aggroed, bro. Like, was my path really that bad? This has got to be the cursed run. Type of game that... Hey, really? So my path was bad, huh? The books and stuff. Because it's just, I don't know, it's just cool, I think. Especially that's the type of game that... I mean, I'm pretty much against the wall, but I guess I'm not hugging the wall. Oh, my God, dude. Can't believe it. I just can't believe it. And so he aggroes somehow, and then he perfectly frame traps me out of the iframes. Of course. Out of all these runs, I've never seen that guy aggro.
Well, it's been a how can I?
That's unreal. This is actually the cursed run. Like, we haven't made it anywhere on this run yet. We haven't made it anywhere. I guess I have to restart YouTube right now. Yeah, we need to put RAM on the weapon, dude. Okay. This is the curse. This is the bolt of Grand Sax of this marathon. It must be.
Well.
I thought the crossbow was going to be. It was not. This is looking like it might be. It's just, when I did, 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, I did a run request marathon as well. It wasn't like this, but it was pretty much like a challenge to finish every single run request before the end of the year. And I think it was in 2023. Probably. I don't know. But yeah, it was probably 2 years ago. And I did a similar challenge, but I wasn't streaming the whole time. There weren't as many runs for me to do. It was like, for like 30 run requests or something in 30 days. And yeah, there was, when I used the bolt of Grand Sax, I got hit so many times in different ways when going for that run, and it was cursed. And it was also like, bolt of Grand Sax, not a great weapon for no hit, as I've just said before. And yeah, and that was the cursed run. And I got hit like twice to Horaloo and like just all kinds of hits. So now Milady's the new cursed run. Oh yeah, maybe it was 40, yeah. Unfortunate to be getting hit by stuff like this too, because this run does have a like fairly beefy setup compared to some of the other ones. Just because we got to go to Ensis. You know, if this was the hook clause or something, that wouldn't matter, but... Well, I mean, it doesn't matter anyways, but it does add like an extra 10-15 minutes on every run. It's cursed about Milady? Well, I've gotten hit twice. That's what's cursed. When he looks to the right, I can probably go. Well, the Gravity Sorceries run, I got really quickly, though. I mean, I think I got it in 2 tries. This one, I've already been hit twice.
Good luck, smile.
Yeah, it definitely sucks to get hit by an imp like that 45 minutes in. On a guy that just never aggroes. But I guess must have been my path was bad. Unless he has a thing like that Beastman has, the disc one, who can just turn around randomly. Oh, yeah, Gravity Sorcery setup-wise, yeah. I mean, it is a pretty long setup here, though. But Nim, thanks for the 9-month Prime sub. Thanks, dude. It's a fairly long setup. Run through Ensis. I don't prefer cold or bleed. Like, I don't prefer either one. If you're asking which one's better, it also just depends on the build. Like, that's what, like, I don't prefer one because it totally depends on the build. I forgot to get the soul, dude. It's 10k. Whoops.
Maybe.
Minus 10k.
I'll give you the best nut ever.
Soleil, thanks for the... I said that wrong for sure. Thanks for the Random Prime sub, dude. Soleil Cop. No, we don't actually need that 10k. I didn't even know it was there until last run. Well, at least we like kind of finished a run today already. I mean, we certainly should be able to finish this too, but just some... Honestly, just some unfortunate hits so far, pretty much. I haven't really made any actual mistake that I can think of. I guess maybe I didn't hug the wall, or maybe my path was bad to that first sigil or whatever, but against Morgott, I didn't really mess up. I just didn't know that an attack was too slow for him. I am not sleeping on stream now, because I don't... That'd be so weird, I think. I guess I could have, but... Yeah, simply set up my bed next to the cat tower. No, that'd be so weird, I think. I want people watch... Like, I would not be able to sleep if people were watching me sleep, I think. Like that. Well, I I don't know. No idea. I should go get the wet blade. You know what? I should just start giving myself the wet blade at the start of every run, I think. May as well. Although the reason I didn't is because we do like run past some enemies here, so maybe I shouldn't. When I menu cycle and don't equip anything, is it just habit? I might be checking something. I don't know exactly what you mean though. Like when, like, you just mean when I, you know, like open the menu and check. Like I'm just checking stuff, I guess. Yeah, I actually didn't even consider doing that though. Oh, I went and got the wet blade and I didn't even what. Also, I didn't even kill the bell bearing hunter yet. Yeah, I didn't even consider trying to set up a mattress in here and sleeping. Like, that'd be crazy, dude. I could have, I guess. You know, just play the video and then have the cam super small while I'm sleeping. Nah. That'd be weird. Yeah, Truman Show stuff. We are doing Milady no hit with wing stance. And it's honestly not going so well so far. It's not really because the weapon is bad or anything. It just some like random, completely random hits almost. One of the hits was due to the weapon though, or due to my lack of knowledge with the weapon. Because what ended up happening was, I was fighting Morgott and I went for an attack that most weapons can go for, so I just assumed it was fine with this, and it was not fine, pretty much. So. Some guy sleeping stream and got a boner, never lived it down. Yeah, I mean, if I did that, I would just be wearing like clothes and like there's no way I would. I don't know. Like I would never do that. Yeah, imagine though, like you accidentally throw the blankets off when you're sleeping and like, yeah, that would not be good, dude. That'd be no good. No, I'm not. I definitely can see. I think a lot of streamers stream with a different attitude towards streaming than I do. Like I just like playing games, and I'm not really trying to put on a show or anything. I guess that's the main difference. I'm not really trying to put on a show. I just like playing the games and streaming them. Whereas a lot of other streamers that would be willing to sleep on stream, it's more of a just like a show, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's just how it is. So that's why I would never really do that. Yeah, sleeps in jeans. Dude, I haven't worn jeans and I don't even know how long. Wait, are we closing or still more to come? Like for the stream? I mean, we got 18 days left, dude, in this stream. If that's what you mean. 18 days, 19 hours. Yep, so we're not even halfway done. We're long ways out from halfway done, but at least we're under 20 hours now. Should have done R2s, probably. Most stylish Crystallian kill ever performed. Okay. Did I miss a donation? Really? Oh no, Jalal, thanks so much for the $10, dude. I appreciate that. Thanks, dude. I think the YouTube like donation stuff just take a bit longer to come in for me to see them. Yeah, thanks so much, dude. Why is that guy jumping down like he's gonna hit me? How many runs have we done so far? The spreadsheet has the number, I think. We're probably around 20 runs down, which I think is on pace to finish, but we'll see. No, I didn't cheat in Merlan's cameo, but I did cheat in the Grace for the DLC, basically, like Gravesite plane. Yeah, okay, 20 down. And there are still a lot of runs that are going to be either casual runs or I'm just straight up not going to do. I think I'll probably do them as casual runs. So we should be on pretty good pace right now. Because how many does the spreadsheet say we have to do still? Is there a total number there? Like, so we're done 20 out of what? Like 50 or something? No, so what I'm going to do for the All Remembrances runs is do all Great Runes. And then once I get all Great Runes, I'm going to try for All Remembrances, but like all Great Runes is the run is done, pretty much. That's what we're doing. But yeah, so I'll continue on to all Great Runes after, or all Remembrances after. And if I succeed, then that's fine. And then if I don't, I'll refund their channel points. Although the one I did that already on, I actually forgot. And I scammed them out of their like 400k. But it's fine. I'll give them, like, I'll figure it out. Like, Raiden got scammed, pretty much. Beast Incants died on Gargs. I just messed up. Like, I should have easily got finished the run, but... Yeah, All Remembrances is just, it's too long for what we're doing here, I think. And it's really just not that fun. The bosses that get added aren't as good. And the champs is included, of course.
You're in no match loud. You're...
And you know what? This is also why people ask... No, like mostly on people on YouTube who don't know what Twitch channel points are. They ask like, oh, can I pay for a run or something? That is why I don't do that. Because these runs are kind of meant to just be like fun, chill runs to do. Fun, chill, no-hit runs. And if someone requests something that's super bad and I'm not going to do it, then there's kind of a conflict there because there's money involved. So definitely, is this correct? Definitely would never do these with money involved, pretty much. Could be run like inverted controller. It could be, sure. I mean, it could really be anything, I guess. Could be anything. But yeah, if it's something that's I'm not gonna do, like some of the other requests. I mean, yeah, the last run we did, lightning ram no hit run. I'm not gonna do that. I'm sure I could if I really wanted to, but that's not really, again, with the point of the marathon and the point of these run quests isn't to be something that I'm gonna get stuck on for a month trying to complete, right? I've other things to do than get stuck on a run for a month. That's like some random run that I don't really care that much about. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. We get frost set up? Sure. Why not? Yeah, exactly. It's meant to be something fun, not annoying, and there are certain things that have been borderline so far. I think the crossbow was... I think the crossbow was actually fun, but... You know, sometimes when you do a run as a no-hit run, it becomes less fun. And I think that crossbow run was maybe a little bit of that. Well, maybe not, though. It was still a fun run, but that's kind of bordering on the line of runs that I wouldn't do. Although I did do it, and I did it pretty quickly, so it wasn't that bad. But that's like any worse damage for an Elden Beast than that, and I would like maybe not do it. I did actually quite like that crossbow run. I think I pretty much properly demonstrated how a weapon like that actually can be useful for status. But yeah, aside from that, no good. Oh, I didn't get the charge attack stuff yet, I guess. But yeah, that lightning ram, though, was really fun to do. That was a really fun run, but doing it no hit definitely would have made that miserable. It would have made it not fun. Doing it casual was fun, because it's fun to just roll around, tank stuff, and kill bosses like that. Gonna play Reforged? I might. I might at some point. We don't actually need this charge attack stuff yet, but I may as well put in the physic now. Although this, I don't know, the multipliers on the charge door 2 don't seem that good. Wonder if, does anyone have the numbers for that? I guess I do, actually. I could check. The charge door 2 on this thing doesn't seem like it hits that hard, but when I did counter hit runs, the counter hit, I thought it hit super hard, so I don't know what's happening. Let me check, actually. I believe I have a weapon spreadsheet somewhere. So... where's charge attack? Okay, so Iron Ball is... My god, dude. 453, but it hits twice with both weapons. On the Charger 2, and then... So, like, basically 900. Actually, Milady's is basically the same. On the two-handed Charge R2. So, I don't know. Maybe it's because I wasn't using Axe Talisman. It wasn't really built into it as much, but I guess it would work for an R2 build as well. Anyways. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I did see that Vati's making a book. I wonder what that's going to look like. Oops, I didn't put the correct physic in. Any hope for Hollow Knight during Marathon? Pretty much no. No, we got a lot of runs to finish.
Maybe I can do the best nut ever.
Yeah, it'll probably look like a book, I guess. Gecko, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. Like, let's see how hard this R2 hits. I mean, just wing stance is so much bigger of a hit.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Fucking hell, dude. I thought it was over right there for sure. Ooh. I thought I was getting hit there because that's a frame trap one if you're like at the wrong distance. But
In fear of the night, the hands of the fell shall hook thee.
it's so funny how this guy just yaps for so long. Wati tried to... Wait, he tried to no damage of Armor Core 6? What?
And I can also
Really?
then why I am Carly.
I wonder why he would try that, but not like a Souls no-hit run.
Goodbye.
That's... I mean... I don't get that. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, maybe, Newton. Maybe. Actually. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get a stun here. Come on. Oh, it's actually insane, dude. Like, just not fast enough to stun there. Yeah, that way, yeah, like, no hit the game that no one's no hits, or attempt it, because that way if you fail, it's not like, oh, I couldn't do it. It's more like, oh, it's impossible. Not that I couldn't do it, it's impossible. Surely. I'm sure I have lost a run to Gillica. I mean, I've pretty much lost a run to everything at this point.
Come over here, would you? Blast! What's it to you? Step back, you wretched toad.
Why is it always
Yeah, I mean, Souls no hit runs are. I mean, there's a reason they exist is because they're so much fun to do. Like, it's such a good challenge that is. I mean, it's not well balanced because it's intended to be. I mean, they don't make Souls games to do no hit on them necessarily, but the difficulty of a no hit challenge is pretty much perfect. I think. Like just no hitting, like a no hit any % in Dark Souls 1, for example, or maybe Dark Souls 1 is not as good of an example, but like Dark Souls 3 no hit, it's a perfect difficulty of run to do. Where, yeah, you could get stuck doing it for several months or even more, potentially. But it is very possible. And pretty much anybody can do them. So, Casey, thanks for the 10-month Prime sub. Yeah, and that's why so many people do them, because they're just so much fun. And there's so much freedom you have doing them as well. You're not locked into, like, some particular speedrun route that you have to run. You can completely do it at your own pace. Yeah, it's really good, dude. No, it's actually the opposite. It is extremely in reach for the average person. Anyone could do a no-hit run, dude. It like... Pretty much anybody. I feel like the only people who couldn't are literally you, like, physically cannot play the game. Other than that, you could probably do no hit run at that point. Your dad's not doing a no-hit run? Yeah, I mean, you probably wouldn't, but you probably could. I mean, I could probably say the same about my mom, who's literally never played a video game in her life. I'm sure she could do it. Really, the only requirement is that you want to do it enough. That's pretty much it. Like, if you actually have the desire to do it and you're willing to practice it, then you can simply do it. That's it. Underestimate human capacity for failure? Nah, dude, that's totally different. Because yeah, I mean, probably 99% of no-hit runs are not no-hit runs, or like 99% of no-hit attempts are not successes, right? You get hit somewhere. So that doesn't mean that you can't do it if you get hit once, right? Like, you get hit, you learn from it, and then you move on. That's how it works. Like, I think a lot of people overestimate how difficult no-hit runs are, actually. But yeah, the main requirement is that you actually want to do it in the first place. Because if you don't want to do it, then you're not going to be able to do it, pretty much. Like, simply. So... yeah, if you force someone to try to figure it out, then they're not going to be able to do it if they don't want to. It's more difficult speedrun or no hit run. Well, they're totally different things. Speedrun has no endpoint, right? Because what's your goal on the speedrun? Is your goal to beat the game, or is it to get the world record? No hit run, there's a simply defined endpoint, and it's when you finish the run. That's it. So you can't compare it like that at all. I mean, you could literally call first playthrough a speedrun if you want to. Hold some poor schmuck at gunpoint. Force them to no hit DS3. True. I forgot to have infuse. Whoops. Ah. I feel like I'm just fighting him so awkwardly with this. What the hell, man? I got lucky as hell there. God damn, dude. I'm having some...
I am the Lord of all
Lean
that
phase
is
1 kill, well, sort of.
golden.
I'm having... Like, I'm finding this weapon pretty awkward, actually.
Return together to our home.
Like, probably just because I'm not used to it, but...
bathed in rays of gold.
I'm definitely finding it a little awkward. And some of these openings that feel like they should be safe are, like, maybe just not safe with it. Yeah, pretty good damage, though, to one cycle, and I forgot the heavy infusion. Still hoping for a Bloodborne on PC. I've already got it. Simply. Yeah, this is for the sheet. It's the Cypher Potter run got switched to this, so... Masa, how's it going, dude? Ignacio, how's it going, dude? The last attempt, I got hit to an imp when I was getting hidden body, or unseen form, because he somehow aggroed and then he frame trapped me right as I was coming out of the like sigil activation animation. You know what I should do here? I feel like as soon as I get the portal, I should just give myself the activated great rune or something, you know? I'm trying to think of a bunch of ways to save even more time on these runs. Like just unnecessary sections like this one. Surely just skip the whole game at this point. But no, I think I could just give myself the grace up here as well. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Maybe for next run, I'll do it. Because there technically is... So, I'm not trying to skip any danger. But there is technically some danger on the bridge running section, so I still want to do it. But once we get through that portal, there's literally zero danger, so... Oh yeah, I didn't have Infuse yet, yeah. Surely I'll remember after this. No, I will. But yeah, there's zero danger. Like, there aren't any enemies once you go through the portal, so... Maybe once I grab that portal, then I just teleport up top instead of going through the elevator, you know? That seems reasonable to me. I am quite liking how these runs play out at this point. Because here's the thing. If I... As we saw in that lightning ram run, when I do a normal setup, a run like this... Let's just say I still do the DLC running section, but I just give myself the grace. Just, I don't know. Or just think of another weapon. I would be, at this point... I wouldn't have even been done to set up yet. Without those starting graces. And they're not adding anything to these runs. Because we've seen them so many times, and they're not dangerous, and, you know... It's not really what the runs are about, just like torrenting through the open world. So I definitely prefer to do the runs like this. And like during this marathon, I've saved myself probably at least, wait, how many runs have I done, I wonder? I probably saved myself at least 15 hours, I want to say. Does that sound like too much? I don't think so. Like, at least 15 hours, I think. Because I've done 20 no-hit runs, or I think it's actually, like, technically 18 no-hit runs. Most of which aren't first attempt exactly. Right, so that means I've probably done at least 30, 40 attempts at runs at this point, right? And on each run, I'm saving about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how far in it gets. So... I forgot to level. I don't know. I think it's probably at least 15 hours of setup. At the very least, I think. Which is great. Because it's the part that no one cares about, pretty much. Yeah, it's a lot. And it's only been I mean, we're on day 12 of the marathon. It's only been 11 days. And it's already that amount of time. By the end of it, we literally may save 50 hours of running on these no-hit runs, so. But yeah, it's not, I do like the setup. It's just, for these marathons and for these runner quests, running through the open world just doesn't really matter. You know, that's not... Like, I've done it so many times, it's not really the point. But we are still doing the setup. I'm still doing all the same stuff, but it's just... I have the graces activated. You know? That's it. Simply. But yeah, I would say most... So if I do Iron Balls no hit, with my God Run 3 route, I believe, and this is without patches, I think, the setup is generally about 35 minutes before I fight Margit, I want to say. That's including getting the stealth, though, too, I guess, but yeah, it's probably about 35 minutes before fighting Margit. And that's on, like, one of the faster routes to get set up. If you're doing Somber +9, it's even longer. Most smithing stone weapons are not that simple to go set up as the Iron Balls, so it does take longer. I cannot believe how much damage this does. Like, it is actually insane, dude. How much damage that does. Like, this is a, this is a plus 12 weapon doing over 2,000 damage a hit on Radahn. Like, that's crazy, dude.
What are you playing at? Wait, I see. I see it now.
I have a monitor pop up. And I can't see the game.
How could this? Was my whole
Wait, I literally can't even cancel it, dude. MSI OLED Care Panel Protect, and I can't close it. Like it's only execute and that's it. Wait. Oh, boy. Dude, you're kidding me. Oh, well, it's on my other monitor now. I am convinced Milady's the cursed run, you guys. I'm convinced. Okay, why is it on the wrong monitor now? And I also got reverted to 60 hertz, I think. Oh, no, it didn't. And it pops up again, dude. I can't exit out of it. Like, I think I have to do it or something. Oh my goodness, man. Well, I guess I'm playing on the other monitor. The cursed run begins. Okay. Well, I'll do it. Takes several minutes. Apparently. Well, at least let me... I have my other monitor in 60 hertz. Just because I don't need it in more. Oh, and I can't even see the... Well, anyways, I guess I'm playing over here now. Until this is done. This is good stuff, dude. I can't see the chat also. So... This is unreal.
Only fine. You have now to become the thing as much. Now.
Probably a good time for a break, but... Wait, did it... Oh no, I didn't even... Please still be there, dude. Okay, good. Okay, we got this. I tried to open the monitor settings, but because it, like... Because my the Windows is still detecting the other monitor, it's... Like, the control panel was brought up on the wrong screen, so I just can't even see it, I think. I think that's what the problem is. Because I would really like to increase my refresh rate. But, anyways. Oh, boy. This has got to be it, dude. This is the cursed run. See how long it takes. It shouldn't take too long, but... Will I die before then? Man, it feels so delayed playing on 60 FPS, dude. Unless it's my monitor, but no, this is a really good monitor. It's the one I got from Alienware's sponsorship that they sent. quite good, but I wish I could put it in at least 120 hertz right about now. Okay. Simply destroy him. Okay, surely not getting hit again here. This is where I got hit last run somehow. By one of the imps that saw me in, of course, perfect frame trap. So this is the cursed run, you guys. Oh, my neck was already, I think as I was looking at chat over here, my neck's already kind of a little stiff or something. I'm like, now you guys just get a simply side of my face view while I play the game. Insane cam setup. Yeah, I honestly still have no idea what happened with this imp last time. Because my path didn't look that bad. It's the first time I've seen him aggro as well. So I guess it is probably pretty close. Yeah, getting hit 50 minutes to a random imp aggro is pretty nice. It's a good one, dude. Yeah, the main monitor is off, like off. Like it's actually off. So should be fine. I might be, if we get to the next boss, I would rather, like DTS was pretty much, completely free on this. But we're going to fight gold free. I might prefer to be playing normally.
No matter why they
But
don't.
Alright, there's unseen form. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah. Yeah, the monitor's gonna turn on and then I actually don't know if the game will transfer though, because I turned my monitor off and back on and it stayed on the other screen. So like, I probably need to restart the game or something. Yeah, imagine I'm running right past enemies, switches monitors, game lags. It's probably a good time for a break, I guess, dude. Probably a decent time for a break. How long has it been? It's been a few minutes. It's still going. Yeah, can't say I've had this happen before. Imagine that happening game 6. Like, end of Elden Ring, I'm fighting Soldier of Godric, and then I just can't even see him. And he comes in and ends the run. Could you actually imagine that? 26 hours in. Yeah, I can't really read chat because I only have one monitor now, and I can read chat over on my other monitor, but oh. Oh boy. There we go. Ah, nice smooth 120 FPS. Okay, we're good. Yeah, see, the curse comment, it's this run may be cursed. That's what I'm saying, dude. But yeah, we're good to go. Luckily, that didn't happen as I was running past the Avatar or something. Yeah, no, yeah, luckily not during Gold Free Fight. Okay, we're good though. No, I'm not fully believing this run is cursed yet. If we take a few more hits that are insane, then it's cursed. But so far we're fine. Because one hit was just to some random imp, and then the other hit was just Morgott unsafe punish with this, pretty much. I have 4 monitors right now, so. But yeah, 2 for each PC. And I pretty much use every bit of space on both. Or on all 4. But it's not like I bought 4 thinking that I was going to use 4 monitors. It's just, you know, over time, the left 2 that I use on my stream PC are ones that I've had for 10 plus years, pretty much. Yeah, over 10 years at this point. And it's just I have them. And they work perfectly fine, so I may as well just keep them, you know? The ones I use on my game PC, though, are... Like the one on my right that I look at chat and stuff on is the Alienware one. Honestly, don't even know the model, but... And then this one's my main one's my MSI... Fuck, what the hell is it called? I'm sure there's a command for it, surely. I forget what model it is. Maybe there's no command for it. It's... like MPG 123. Like, I actually can't remember it. I can't remember. It's 4K, OLED, 240 hertz. I forget what model it is, though. Just simply a bunch of letters. Oof. My God, dude, this thing hits like a truck. And then, yeah, my old ones are... I can't remember those either. I mean, those I got those so long ago. can't remember the model of any of my stuff, pretty much. Like guitars, I can't remember. I don't know. All right, gold 3 down. The model of my cat. I also don't know that either. Honestly, I don't think it would be a bad idea to get the shackle on these runs, but if I was going for maximum consistency, then I would get the shackle every time on these runs. But I kind of think it's more fun without it, although it feels bad when I reset to Morgoth, though. No, but my cats were like wild, like feral cats, so I have no idea. Some long-haired something, I don't know. Yeah, standard issue cat. Yeah. I am Canadian long hair. Yeah. That's funny. True. Canadian long-haired standard model. That's not what I meant. Reasonable. Not overkill. Definitely needed all those buffs. Okay. Let's see what happens here this time. Yeah, not even a one-shot, dude. Okay. So R1 when he does the thing instead of tap R2. Tap R2 is not really... It is fast enough, but... just simply don't. I'm not really giving me the openings I want here.
The throne, stained by my curse, such shame I cannot bear. Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Wow, he didn't... He gave me one singular wing stance opening. The definition of cursed, right there. Give me one singular opening for it. Unfortunate. Because, yeah, like, literally any of his slams, and I can do a massive hit, but he just didn't allow it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I get the shackle, then, you know, especially for something like this, that is on the slower side, at least the build that we're trying to go for, it does give it more openings. And that's what I did on one of the first requests, the Giant Crusher with Braggart's Roar. I did that because it's so hard to get openings on him with that build if you're not using the shackle. So I just used the shackle and smoked him. But yeah, maybe if I have to reset again, I may get the shackle.
I think
that's probably a good idea. Just so I can, like, actually hit him with some wing stances. The thing with wing stance, too, is that, like, Unsheath, you can pretty much immediately... Look, so with Unsheath, I can go into stance and immediately R2. But with this thing, you can't do it in quite the same way. You have to kind of fully go into the stance for it, which is making it... I was thinking this was pretty much just another Unsheath, but it's a little bit slower.
Allow me, you are prevented the thorn.
So definitely Unsheath is still better. But, I mean, this hits so hard, though. Now, this request, Steel changed his Cypher Pada request to this, so... Whoops. Let's go, Woody. Yeah, Avenue Balcony is definitely better. I mean, I've been getting Avenue Balcony for, like, years at this point, but at least I think so. Yeah, Wingstance does have iframes in the air. Yes, that's true. But you know what? Because that delay it's got on it, it makes it a little bit trickier to use, but it's still really valuable because I can do it, especially on Godfrey, not in his AoE stomp phase, but the rock one, you can jump over stuff. And the reason we should be able to jump over stuff in his AoE phase, but it's only been since the start of the marathon. No, but yeah, you should be able to jump over it, but we can't, so unfortunately. Yeah, the marathon's actually been going on for years, actually, and I just didn't even know. It felt like it's been 11 days, but it actually has been 2 years. The Cypher Pada it's the pure holy weapon. Fist weapon that's in Round Table. And it's honestly pretty good. But for no hit any percent, it's pure holy damage, and a lot of the base game bosses resist holy, so. It's like 11 days, but it's actually 12 days. I mean, we're on day 12, yeah. We are on day 12. The thing is, I don't know how many sleeps I've done at this point. So, yeah, based on the timer, we started at 30 days, 6 hours. So we're on day 12. But it's been 11 full days though. Oh yeah, we got snow like several weeks ago. Already. Oops. Yeah, I cannot believe how hard this hits though. And it's not even like, a lot of it is due to the cameo, I guess, but it's actually not. I think just the motion value on Wingstance R2 is huge. And the R2 is just not even close to keeping up with it. We are a Ash of War build, but even testing the R2 versus wing stance without any talismans, wing stance just hits so much harder. So, quite something, dude. I should definitely go around the other way there. Those guys scare me. Yeah, Hugh G. Rection. My favorite artist. Now, it hasn't all melted here yet. It's been pretty much staying around -1 or so. But, like, we got 15 centimeters probably 3 weeks ago now. It's quite a bit for early November. But most of it melted, but there's definitely still snow out there. Unless it was warm today, but it wasn't, so. Okay. 15 centimeters is 6 inches, I believe. Or maybe it's even more than that, dude. It might have been more than that, but... You hate not being on the metric system? Yeah, metric system is definitely better. Obviously, like... But yeah, here, you know, in at least where I'm at in Canada, we pretty much do both. So speeds, you know, like driving limits and stuff, or speed limits are in metric, kilometers per hour. But generally, when people talk about height here, it's in imperial. Freedom units, as they call them. We get this. You know, I never say I'm 180 centimeters, I guess. I say I'm 5'11" or whatever. I don't know the amount of centimeters, but... And I don't say I'm... What am I, like... 70 kilogram? I don't say that. I say I'm 160 pounds. So... It just kind of depends what it is. Yeah, temperature is always is metric as well. Metric's definitely better. Like, it's just simply better, but... Just some things here are metric and some are not. It's kind of random, I guess.
They're those of a challenge, find them well.
Guess we can go get the 7s up here too. It's got the most confusing height and feet, weight in stones, temperature C, distance miles. Really? Is that true? That can't be right. Nah, but metric is better. I mean, is there one thing that is not better in metric? But the one thing is that people say that I don't really agree with, but is that when it comes to like Fahrenheit temperature, it's more about how it feels or something. So like if it's 80 degrees outside, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what they were saying, but that's the only thing I've ever heard. Oh, the stream is dying. Damn, dude. Why is this happening? I might have to restart my PC and window update again. Because this type of frame drop isn't... It's almost certainly not actual network issue. Yeah, we're dropping again here.
Oh, I am an old so here I am. Perhaps.
In my experience streaming, these types of frame drops are not actual internet issues. It's something to do with the PC itself. Okay, it seems like we're back, though. Mini F. All right, we're plus 19. We got a lot of strength. 0 is cold, 100 is hot. Yeah, like, I don't know. That's all just dependent on what you're used to. So I don't think if you told someone that didn't know anything about temperature units, it's like, oh, the temperature outside is 100. They wouldn't go like, oh, okay. They wouldn't know what that means intuitively. That doesn't mean it's 100% heat. Or whatever, because what does that even mean, right? At 12 inches in a foot is way better than 30.48 centimeter. True. Very true. That's a really good point. I didn't consider that. Excellent point. I don't know. There probably are some other applications of Imperial units that I'm just not aware of, maybe. Like, there must be something. Bonk. That actually really sucks. Wait, why did that stun me? That should have stunned me, for sure. Bonk. That was dumb. Waited way too long for that. Dude, this is insane. Holy shit, I thought I was smoked right there. What is that? Oh, I meant... Dude, I'm having real problems with this, with this weapon. It's just like, the positionings it's putting me into, I'm just not used to it. And it's really messing me up, I guess. Also, cosmetic flame gave me strength because there's no way this is lasting until I get to him here. Because right there, I nearly jumped straight into a fire pillar. And... Oh, of course it misses. What is happening, man? I knew this was the run he was gonna fire breath, dude. I just knew it. Like, you knew it. You just knew it. I don't know how, but... I think this is the first time in this entire marathon that I've had the memory of Grace Fire Giant. And I just saw it coming from a mile away, dude. This is just how this run has gone right now. Just how it's gone. Like, he's trolling. I'm missing every hit. I'm jumping into fire pillars, and he fire breaths me. This is the cursed run. We have found it. What? Man, not damage though. Hard to argue with that damage. Would have loved to stagger right there. Don't do it. Yep, he did it. He had to do it. Maybe if I did a jumping art too, I wonder if I would have gotten him. Like, we must have been really close to that stagger there, because 2 charged R2s, the wing stance would have landed, boys. I just needed, like, 1 more charged R2 or something, or a jump attack. Not sure if a jump actually would have been enough. Did that miss? There's genuinely something wrong with my game when I'm using this weapon, I think. We got imps aggroing that shouldn't be aggroing, and then we got double fire breath in a row, fire giant. You know what? Maybe he's input reading my misses or something. He's input reading my whiffs. 'Cause this is insane stuff. Maybe I should have slept him or something, dude, because I just can't get it with this. Fairly cuckery. I just can't land it. Cause yeah, again there, I'm just like, I'm a bit of poise damage away. Probably another wing stance R2 away. Oh my god, I thought I didn't roll that. Yep, let's go up near the rocks. That sounds like a great idea. Thank you. Oh, brother. That was tough with this thing somehow. Like, I don't know why. It's giving me such a hard time. All right, well, we have no idea how this is going to look on Godskin, but it's got to be pretty good. This much damage per hit. Should be good on Beast Clergyman as well. More strength seems good. Yeah, this is the first run past Fire Giant. The first one was Morgoth, where I went for a tap R2 when he did his like hammer sideways attack thing, and
Let my hand.
you know, most faster weapons you kind of delay the R2, or at least I do, or whatever. So I did it with this, but it just wasn't fast enough to roll after it because it's pretty slow tap R2 on this thing, and I didn't realize. And then the second run was I was getting Unseen Form and then an imp. One of the imps aggroed and frame trapped me out of the sigil animation, which I've never even seen him aggro before. And somehow he aggroed and killed me. And then now we're on this run. So, yep, it genuinely feels like we're cursed on this one right now. But you just got to simply get the run and just move on. You would think a weapon this good, well, at least yeah, you'd think a weapon that can hit this hard would be no problem. But, you know, one hit was from me not being used to the weapon, and then another hit was just some random meme, I guess. Now Fire Giant's trying to screw me, and then my monitor is updating, doing like self-maintenance mid-run. This is crazy stuff. Favorite Suns player? I don't really know. I don't really have one. Yep, this is some crazy stuff right here. First Fire Giant Fire Breath of the marathon right there. Very first one. I think maybe Miyazaki doesn't like that Steel changed the run from Cypher Pata to Milady or something. But the problem now is that I'm looking for bad stuff to happen, so I need to stop. I'm looking for it now. I'm expecting it. But no, we gotta just simply go back and win. Yep, I'm creating the bad luck here. I wonder how this should be excellent on Millennia, right? And I wonder if the wing stance R2 combos into anything. Probably won't test it here unless it looks obvious, but anyone know offhand if Milady wing stance R2 combos into an R1 on Millennia? No, but what I think though is like some of the tricky things that I've been having on this run are due to the fact that we move around with this Ash of War quite a lot. And when you're not used to that sort of thing, when you're not used to the movement, then it definitely puts you in a weird spot. And like, who knows, on Millennia I might just jump straight into a Rot AoE or something because, you know, when she does her slam into the ground, I use it and it just propels me in, you know? Like, that's the kind of stuff that happens when you don't use a weapon, you don't know exactly how it works on the boss. Most other weapons, I don't really need that because we're not using some attack that moves us around a lot, but in this case, we are. It was putting me in some weird spots. How to get magic grease, or the royal magic grease, is because at the start of this run, I went DLC to get Milady. Well, yeah, I used cheat engine to get the first like gravesite plain grace, so I didn't cheat engine the weapon.
Goodbye.
And yeah, I just picked up the drawstring royal magic grease, picked up Rolana cameo as well. So yeah, that's how we have that stuff. Whoops. We go here. I do like doing it this way for DLC weapons. I think it's more interesting to just start with gravesite plain and actually just go pick up the weapon. And I may do that for base game weapons too, if it makes sense, right? If there's a weapon, we did that for Hand of Millennia. Hand of Millennia is way too late in the game to use for a no-hit all Great Runes run. So I gave myself the Grace in front of her, fought her at +0, and then got the weapon like that. It's way more fun to do it in that way. So, okay, well, this should be excellent, I think. Oops, Lantern Gaming. Should be really good. Until I get the accidental apostle riposte or something like that. Oh. Surely wasn't going to get hit by that. The large hit. I mean, the DPS isn't anything insane doing it like this, but the damage per hit is just wild. Like, actually, I would have been better off doing some R1s in between, probably. All right, nice. Yeah, that's probably what you'd want to do with this thing is do the wing stance R2, couple R1s, and then another one. At least on the apostle there, just to, like, maximize the damage. Yeah, pretty solid. Yeah, you have to be in stance for 0.5 seconds. They buffed it. It used to be 1 second in stance to get the cameo buff, but they buffed it to 0.5. And so it's 45% damage on a hit sounds absolutely insane, which it kind of is. But at the same time, though, a lot of times it's just better to just spam the unsheath or spam the wing stance. That kind of can work out to be better DPS. But where this talisman is extremely good is on punishes where you just don't have enough time to go for more than a single unsheath, for example. And there are plenty of attacks like that. Right on Beast Clergyman here, I think the setup is going to be really good because there's no way I'd be able to get 2 wing stance hits off, right? And so when you can only get 1, that's pretty much ideal. But in cases like Elden Beast where he gives you just gigantic punish openings, you probably just want to spam instead and then go with a different talisman. And I actually kind of like it for that reason. I like that it's not just no-brainer, use it everywhere. There are spots where it's really strong, and there are spots where it's not as good. And I quite like that. Already upgraded, right? I think it's fun to have stuff that isn't just a no-brainer go-to every time. No, it's not 1 second. Wait, is it 1 second? Oh. Oh, it used to be 1.5. They reduced it to 1. Really? I thought it was 0.5 for some reason. I guess that makes sense, though. I guess I didn't time it or anything. But yeah, I got the numbers mixed up then. Insane misinfo. Use visual indicator. Well, I've kind of just gotten a feel for how long it is at this point. But yeah, I guess that makes more sense. Because 0.5 is actually like insanely fast. And I guess it starts, the thing, maybe the reason why I thought that made sense is because it starts right when you're holding the trigger. And with this, it kind of takes a bit to get in the stance. So it's probably like 0.5 seconds from when you get into that like sword fully extended stance part, you know? Like that's probably about half a second once you get into sword extended. Maybe that's the confusion. Kind of would be nice, though. Yeah, it would be nice if there was a visual indicator for when it's ready to go. Someone said, I think Opie said if you use Red Feather, you get that sound. But when I'm using Ritual Sword with it, I just don't get anything, so. Unfortunately. Do the cool skip to get it? I don't know which one you mean. But probably not. Like I just went and grabbed it. I was gonna go Frost here, I guess. I don't know if it's really worth it though.
Who approacheth
Probably not worth.
destined death. I will not have it stolen from me again.
Damn. Damn, dude. Beautiful.
I covered destined death.
Yeah, the Frost, like I said, completely useless, but it looks cool. Okay, so Gideon was just pretty much like 3 hits. Like it's not a special kill. Well, there's nothing crazy you have to do is what I mean. Because we just do so much damage per hit. We don't need the Madness Stone. We don't need a time really anything. We just do Wing Stance. Wing Stance R2. I do think I want to try an R2 build when we get. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm not decided. I was thinking Elden Beast R2 build might be better, but maybe just not though. Like maybe just spam Wing Stance.
And here you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas,
Like look at that damage, bro.
she'll take the throne. Queen Marquesa. I know. In my
It almost looks like Knight's Resolve kind of hits. Well, and I guess it sort of is. Actually, dude, you don't be fucking crazy.
not even you.
No, I guess it doesn't really work.
A man.
I was thinking some like if you could somehow combine these two, but nah, you just can't. Never mind. I'm sure on old patches you would maybe be able to do something. Could you imagine, though, plus 80% more damage on top of this? Be some insane stuff. All right, well, I'm unfortunately not able to do any jumps in Phase 2 with this. Like, I can't use the Wing Stance R2 to jump over in Phase 2, but in Phase 1, when he does the rock stomps, I can. That's pretty much it. I wish I could, though. But yeah, they simply... We're also bringing this bull into the fight. Yeah, you simply just can't use it. And if you're wondering the reason, apparently there's like a flag that needs to be set to enable being able to jump over the Phase 2 AoEs. And this Ash of War just simply doesn't have it enabled. So. Cosmetic frostbite. Or wait, did I get frostbite? Pretty good fight. I wanted to wing stance jump over the Phase 1 rocks, but I don't know. I just somehow didn't get it set up, I guess. Okay, I'm very interested in this next fight with this. I guess that's at 99 strength now, right? Oh no, I guess I don't have the source heal. I'm very curious what this Elden Beast will look like. Is it scripted? Is basically what I'm wondering. I guess I'll go Pullgate. Pullgate Milady. Kitty, thanks for the raid. How's your stream? I appreciate that. Hope your stream was good. Oof. Double poke is crazy, dude. So many like awkward positions I'm being put into here. Is like I'm not gonna be able to get this off. Just kidding. Oh boy. Whoops. No way. Oh, where do you think you're going, dude? That's why I was considering leveling up more mind earlier, but beautiful kill. Very nice. Yeah, that easily would have scripted him. Like, would have scripted him if he did the normal thing, but he also just gave us good RNG, so didn't matter. And normally, at this point, the runs are done, but this is an all great rune, so still have more to go. Yeah, pretty much as like that's the Elden Beast I was hoping for right there, but just ran out of FP.
What do you not want any? Well done. Well.
Guess I may as well level up. Seems good. Not sure when I'm going to use this drawstring grease, but surely just going to save it till the end of the run and then just not use it. That might be what ends up happening. It would have been good on that Elden Beast there. Oh yeah, I forgot to put Nile. You're right. Yeah, it's funny. Normally when I'm at this point in the run's done, and I'm just like, we're just kind of chilling now. But we haven't done that many all great runes requests, but yeah, it's definitely not the same type of thing when you actually still have to no-hit everything. How many all great runes have we done? I guess the beast sling or the bestial incants. What else? Alabaster Lord, like we did all great runes minus Rykar, but then I got hit on Placidu or on the way to Placidusac, so it's kind of like questionable. Was there any more? I guess the Hand of Millennia was also, but that run was really nice because I fought Millennia so early in the run, I was able to just like not do any of this stuff. Nice. Good stuff. Oh, no hit right card. I don't do right card on these runs because I feel like it's for obvious reasons. Because when we're doing weapon specific no hit runs, it's just not a good fight, pretty much. I think what I consider doing is doing phase 1 with the weapon and then going phase 2 Serpent Hunter or something. But I just don't think there's a point on these weapon runs to do right card. So yeah, I just don't do them. So that's why it's all Great Runes minus right card, pretty much. And the idea is I kind of sub in Placidusax at the end of the run instead. But at this point, if I get hit by him or after him, like, or by him or on the way, I'm just, like, we're just calling it good. So... Yeah, it could do a Furnace Golem, yeah. Great idea. Sounds great.
Please, no. Your mercy.
Not overkill at all.
Let the curse take.
I wonder if I should I do the Stray Mimic here? I mean, there's really no point, I guess. Some money. I don't think I will. Well, I don't know if right card's the worst Great Rune boss. It's just fighting him with anything that's not the Serpent Hunter. Even if you have builds specifically for him, it's just not fun. It's not as good. I think phase 1 is okay with melee weapons because you can actually punish him in the head and then he gets stunned and stuff. The lava makes it a little garbage for no hit. But it's certainly doable. It's the phase 2 that's a problem, because when you're doing melee phase 2 on no hit, you have like one punish, basically. So yeah, I don't see a point in doing him on these runs, basically. Yeah, Yorm is definitely better when it comes to these types of runs. Because I easily can fight him with anything. As long as it's not pure fire damage, then you can fight him with anything. Definitely can go with Frost on Millennia. I feel like that'll work out pretty well. I'm kind of worried about the moveset on her, dude. I don't know how it works. I don't know what she gets hit stun by. I probably should have tested it out. Like, surely I can just R1 when she does her dash, and that's fine, right? Unless it just misses. Like, I don't know how it's gonna work, dude. Could be bad news. Also, probably optimally, I would go with the multi-hit too, but we're mostly going wing stance, so... I actually don't know if it'll hit her. She might just dodge it. R1 is good on the left dodge. It is good? Okay. Surely it is. Surely true, not misinformation. Yeah, the Great Bow strat's funnier, but last time I did it, I almost died because she fell down, but then I forgot to stealth, and then she aggroed and started sniping me when I was running that way. And I don't know how I didn't die, but...
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Ebbas, thanks for the brand new sub, dude. I appreciate that. You know what? I wonder with the Milady. So if it actually is going to be a starting class in Tarnished Edition or a starting weapon, I wonder if they would give you wing stance on it or not. Because it's a cool weapon on its own, I guess, with impaling thrust. But I feel like they got to give you wing stance, surely, right? But maybe not, though. Yeah, facing toward... Yeah. Well, I guess I'll see. Like, I feel like the R1 should be fast enough where if it whiffs, I should be fine to dodge still, but... I don't know. I guess we'll see. Worry about that when I get there. Done no-hit thrusting shield? I have not. That doesn't really seem like a no-hit type weapon, but it'd be interesting to see what it can do. That, I mean, the thrusting shields are actually wild. How good they are. Oh. I wonder if that's a counter hit, dude. It's gotta be. Bonk. Damn, dude. I keep using this frost grease and it just... We kill the boss so far... Or so long before they get proc. Just wasting it. That opening hit was gigantic, dude. Yeah, don't play with the clean route. Yeah, I mean, this time I got my assassin armor on, so... We go with some holy grease at some point. Onsbox Scythe any good? I actually have no idea. I think that's one of the few weapons I haven't used. Because you... How do you get it again? Maybe I have tried it out. I don't think so, though. How do you get a Scythe? Bonsbach a live whole quest? Yeah, maybe I've just never done that somehow. Yeah, I fought Erlang on stream, but I think when I fought him may have been like, it may have been kind of a double stream situation where I streamed one thing at the start and then switch over to Wukong after, maybe. Because I remember other people saying they had a hard time finding it. But I honestly don't know when that would have been. Yeah, that I definitely streamed it though, and it's somewhere. It's just probably pretty tricky to find. I guess I wouldn't mind some more frost grease, but I also kind of have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec, you guys. Okay, thanks for joining, guys. Should I go get more frost grease? I feel like I should. Just get a couple more. May as well. You know what? I wonder if I should use some bleed grease on Moog, but there are some that I can pick up pretty easily next to one Weeping Church as well. I just don't know if he's gonna proc if I'm just spamming Wing Stance the whole time. Ooh. I was supposed to be a crouch there, but I got the crouch eat. Eat an input.
Your strength. Extraordinary.
Not bad.
The mark of a
I don't know if I actually got any like full Rolana cameo hits off though. Not sure. Well, at least not. Definitely the first hit I did was one, but aside from that, I feel like I didn't charge it enough. And I probably could have. But she did do one kind of like input read dash. After I did in phase 2, I think, where she went into the kick. I probably could have done it a few more times. But that's what happens when, when I don't test a weapon first. Especially with an Ash of War like this, a pretty unique build. Definitely not going to use it optimally. Yeah, definitely opener was a charge. 100%. So the strat for Moog is going to be, I mean, as it always is, get a stun or something. I am kind of wondering if I should get Shackle, though. Like in the poise damage, so Moog has 110 poise, is that correct? He's got 110 poise, so that would be just over 3 charged R2s. Probably easier to go with just, like, if I wonder if Wing Stance has the potential to get me hit by jumping into his Nihil or something, you know, or his countdown. Like, could I jump into it by accident? That would kind of be a shitty way to lose the run. Yeah, Ram on Consort was it was the worst boss with Lightning Ram because basically I had to just fight him. I had to just fight him as if I was fighting him with a normal weapon, you know? I couldn't just spam roll because he kept hitting me. And all of his attacks just hit perfectly. So I had to fight him super slow, and it wasn't very good. Definitely the worst boss. With that. That's my plan after finishing Marathon. I'm probably just gonna chill out. Or wait, are you asking me like what the next stream thing will be? Because it'll be the God run, like all souls, all bosses, no hit run. Should I get the Shackle? Ah, we don't need it, dude. Like, we just need to get him to do his first count, and then... like, with just R1s, and then it should be 3... like, beyond that, it should be 3 Wing Stance hits for a stun. And then we can always just Memory Grace out if it's not enough. It's really Holy Grease. That's the plan. I don't know if it's enough. Nice. Beautiful, dude.
I can see
Easy, dude.
as clear
I actually kind of messed up too because I should have equipped the throwing daggers.
coming of our dynasty. Morgwyn.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if all those R1s was enough because it needed to be, I guess 20 poise damage. It needed to be 20 for him to get staggered because I think he's got 110 poise. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, 110 poise. Each wing stance R2 is apparently 30. So, but yeah, that's why I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was enough, but it was. So, yeah, I should have had throwing knives just to like chip him or keep the poise from resetting. I also really hate doing Red Wolf this late on these runs. Renala is okay, but Red Wolf is like a little sketch. We need Red Wolf because Renala is a remembrance, so or a great rune. Sorry, she's a great rune boss. Blood Flame makes any weapon good. I don't know about that. I think Cragblade pretty much makes any weapon good. Blood Flame Blade, though, debatable. Really depends on the setup. I'd be able to sleep one shot. I probably can, but I usually like just go in and fight him. But yeah, we would absolutely be able to one-shot him easily with this. But I kind of don't really remember the sleep setup. Oh, I didn't mean to stealth there. Whoops. Yeah, what was the sleep lineup? I feel like I would get myself killed if I tried that. And you know what, actually, now that now that you say that, I remember there was also a strat where you can Kukri the back wall for Red Wolf and then do it that way, where you don't even need sleep, I think. And you can get a free hit off. But it's been a while since I've done those strats, so. Yeah, Cragblade is just so good. You get, you know, added physical damage, so it's good everywhere. And you also get more poise damage, which is also good everywhere. So, whereas Blood Flame Blade, you know, you get fire damage from it, which is nice. But, you know, fire damage isn't always great. And then you also get bleed, which bleed is quite good, but it's not good everywhere. So it kind of just depends on the situation. But Cragblade is literally good everywhere. It's good on every single weapon. It's, yeah, like there's just no brainer choice, pretty much. Why is it always Kukris for distracting, throwing knives for a stance? Well, because Kukris throw way slower. And also throwing knives don't make a lot of sound. So that's why. For poise upkeep, you want something really fast. That... Yeah, like you just want something really fast. That's it. Whereas with making sound, you want something that makes sound. Like that's pretty much it. I mean, I could do the sleep shot on Red Wolf, but I really don't remember it, dude. And on all the other runs, I haven't done it. But the concern about Red Wolf is that he can meme with his glint blades. That is why I have Vow the Indomitable, so... Oof. I feel like my game kind of stuttered when he did that, that like lunging sword attack, and it felt like I didn't dodge it correctly because of it. Well, honestly, I'm sure I could have one-shotted Red Wolf if I did Wing Stance with the Rolana cameo buff. But I just did all R1s there, so that's why it was 4 hits. Definitely could have been a one-shot. I really wanted it to be. Yeah, the reason why Red Wolf is really scared for no-hit, and it's part of the reason why nobody ever does... I mean, it's been done. You know, when I did Region Locked, I had to do it, but... The reason why no one really does the Academy on no-hit any percent for the second Great Rune is because Red Wolf has... he has a combo with triple Glint Blade into dash that can be a frame trap. And the problem is that he can pretty much change the timing to whatever he wants. Like, it's not that he does triple Glint Blade and then immediately dashes every single time. It's that he can add a bit of delay, and there's a certain timing where you just get frame trapped and then you're dead. So that's why I get Vow the Indomitable, which... I don't think I've ever been hit doing this strat as long as I time the Vow correctly. But that's why he's scary, pretty much. Even though he's so weak and stuff. Is that you can get smoked from the frame trap attack. Unfortunate, too, because I do really like that boss. I think he's one of the more underrated bosses in the game. Probably my least favorite spawn. Damn, dude. First time I've seen that with a weapon on one of these runs. Just clean one shot. Damn, dude.
My dear
There it is.
daughter,
Dang.
weave thy night into being.
All right, well, all Great Runes minus right card completed. Beautiful. Yeah, Wing Stance just hits so hard, dude. It's actually wild. And then plus 45% damage. Not bad. All right, let's go to Plassey. Yeah, not bad. So we need 5 Wing Stance hits for a stun here. I would love to be in front of him when I get the stun, but it's kind of... Being in front of Placiduous X is much riskier. Yeah, surely Frost proc on Placiduous X, dude. Yeah, this weapon's really solid. Like, I guess it's a little unfortunate that I probably didn't showcase as good as it could be because I haven't used it a lot, and it's a little awkward, I think. A little awkward when you're not used to it, but I'm sure if I played around with it a bit more, then you could find all these sick punishes on bosses with it and outspaces and all that stuff. But yeah, when you kind of just go and wing a run, pun not intended, then it's going to be like it's impossible to use a weapon in the most optimal way possible on every single boss, you know? It's simply impossible. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to do another run tonight. 100%. Yeah, heavy infused. So at this point in the game, quality would be better than this. But we are getting 1,100 AR. Yeah, quality would be better. Oh my god, that's such a big hit. 2, 3. Or don't go up. Nice, dude. I think we just simply spam. Dude, look at this damage, bro. Beautiful. And imagine if I was going for the head there, too. Like, it'd just be lights out. Oh, and that big counter hit. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy stuff. Dang, dude. That's definitely the best Placidus X we've seen so far. Easily. Nice, man. All right, well, you know what? We've already got Rolana unlocked. So I guess we're going there. They already did the whole running section. That's a crazy kill. Yeah, Placidus X is weakest to Pierce,
Morning,
I think.
Gino.
So that helps. But also just the damage is just wild. And we're just going straight to Renala. Matt, thanks for the 57-month resub. I appreciate that, dude. Okay, I'm not certain what this will look like, but yeah, we're heavy infused. Like I said, quality at this level would be better. I guess I could have respec, but I don't like it. It's only marginally better. Heavy's better for this run because nice one. Damn, that was awkward. She's simply stalling my buffs out.
Thanks for being on during my overnight shift. Makes things a little less dull. Peace, my dude.
Dude. Oh. Beautiful. I mean, it was a little scuffed, but like I just my spacings were off at the start, and so she was just not following things up. And then I wanted to outspace into wing stance R2 on some of those attacks, but then she just did the wrong follow-up. But once we got going there, then it was like, bam. Quite nice. I don't think I really need this grace. Now, two-handed talisman wouldn't be a bad pick. Oh, you know what? Actually, I've got some graces here. Nice. Well, that was definitely a scuff. Like, I couldn't hit her for the first minute or something on that. All my buffs were out. It was definitely a little scuffed. And the damage on those jump attacks weren't that great either. You know what? I've been meaning to find if there's a path past this guy where he can't possibly do the kick to you. Because if there is one, like if you could go past him without aggroing him or whatever, then I would give myself the graces up here. But the thing is, he can do the kick when you're running past, and then you have to torrent iframe, so it is possible to get hit there. And that's why I don't give myself the graces up here. First time I got past Verlan in days. Yeah, it actually has been, dude, because yeah, I got hit to Moog a couple times, I feel like. Probably take the splits down. No, I didn't name my VODs yet, dude. It's funny, I actually have a lot of stuff to do outside of the stream still. Some voiceovers and some like other things and some emails that I've been meaning to respond to that I just haven't done. So yeah, I've got some stuff to do. I think one day I just need to take a like hour break from the stream and just do all that stuff. Whoops. Just do all that. Yeah, the voice acting. Yeah, the mobile game, dude. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I recorded a voiceover last night. Well, it was actually like 8:30 a.m. yesterday before I slept, and my voice is so scuffed, dude. Yep, it's not great. Especially because I was up for quite a while. It was after a nice like 14-hour session. Arm keeps changing back to the other emote set. Did we have a mod war? I can't decide what emotes, I guess. Mod war. I wonder, so I don't have double stealth here because like I'm just wondering where do I need double stealth in the DLC? Generally, I was getting it for Castle Ensis. What tier would I rank Milady? Well, for a no-hit weapon, I don't think it's the best. But I'm going to say for no-hit, it's got to be... I guess I don't know. I haven't tested the bosses. I don't know how scripted I can make stuff. I'm inclined to say it's like an A- for no hit. For general gameplay, though, I think it's probably... maybe it's in the same tier, like A-. A tier, somewhere around there. But I would need to test out the different builds, like charge attacks and Crag Blade, stuff like that. It's definitely been one of the better weapons so far that I've used. Gotta be. I mean, I had I one-shotted Ronala in phase 1 and basically in phase 2. I mean, for Millennia, it was pretty good, I think. I would have to test the fight more. Nile's good. Radabeast. Elden Beast was scripted. The Radagon was pretty fucking bad, though. But again, that's partially just because I don't know how many punishes I can do and what I can get away with. Godskin was probably average, I would say. But could have been better had I optimized it. Fire Giant was, I felt, kind of awkward, but I would say objectively for Fire Giant, it's quite good. So yeah, I would say like A- range. I feel like for a weapon have be in that A tier, they at least need to be able to script Elden Beast. For a weapon to get into the S tier no hit, it's got to like script Radagon as well, plus, you know, scripted Millennia type thing, like all that kind of stuff. But we're not going with a crazy like red feather build. We're not using Howl. So, you know, a lot of weapons can do a lot more when you have that extra like 15% damage on everything. Finna, thanks for the brand new sub. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Malekiths was very good as well, yeah. Which Ashes of War get affected by Godfrey Icon? It's the ones that can be charged. So, Bolt of Grand Sax, Siluria's Tree. Those have Ashes of War that you can do a quick version and a charge version. It's the same as spells. Exact same thing. And so going into stance does not count as a charge, if that's what you're wondering. S tier scripted weapons besides the fists. Yeah. I mean, I would say the claws, the hook claws probably are an S tier. They've got to be. Like the claws are definitely the best weapon I've tested so far.
Oh my god, dude!
Base God, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Make sure you thank Base God if you got a sub right there. Thanks so much, dude.
Shit. That is such
Yeah, I would say the claws are an S tier.
Oh my god.
What else has been insane? Yeah, dual curve sword, maybe. Yeah, I mean, they probably gotta be. Yeah, dual curve sword, probably S tier as well. At least for no hit any percent, that is. Because they kind of dropped off when we got to DLC. Other setups I've used in the past that I would say are S tier are Lion's Claw. Although that did get nerfed since I did a run with it, so... That did get nerfed. They lowered the poise damage on Colossals with Lion's Claw, and it used to be like 45 or something. Now I think it's actually under 40. Which is a big difference, but yeah, Lion's Claw builds definitely would be S tier. Any other ones? I'm sure there are more that I just haven't done, but out of the ones I've done, those are the ones that stand out to me. Yep. Well, yeah, obviously Blood Fiend's Arm, but I haven't done a run request with that. And I probably wouldn't, because... like, why would I guess? Slicer is not S tier. And the reason is, it doesn't have... Well, I don't know, man. It doesn't have, like, a fully scripted Elden Beast like some of the other ones do. But it's so insanely strong before that I'd be inclined to put it S tier regardless. Also, super easy to set it up. Wait, you got Donowald? Oh, no, I responded to that. Yeah, Chicken Leg, no. I think Chicken Leg, obviously, S tier. Obviously. Have not done Bloodhound Fang, no. But I know that wouldn't be an S tier. I would definitely not be an S tier, I don't think. Any run to use Knight's Resolve? I've not used Knight's Resolve on any run, no. Yeah, Slicer is probably S, despite the non-scripted Elden Beast, and it's just because it's so strong on everything. Like, you just spam and things die. So yeah, it would have to be. But the only problem is it doesn't have poise damage, so on a boss like Elden Beast, where poise damage is pretty much essential for scripting him, it just doesn't have it, so... But yeah, that'd be one of the exceptions that is an S tier setup without needing a script there. It also scripts like Radagon and all kinds of bosses, dude. Why would I try Blood Fiends? Because I've done my all bosses no hit run is with Blood Fiends. Like that's definitely a setup I've used a lot. All right, here we go. Probably do a Wing Stance opener here, I'm guessing. Oh. I could have been like, I could have fought that so much better with this, but
A curse upon thee.
all right. Well, still clean fight, but I definitely could have thrown in more Wing Stance attacks. But I don't know. There are situations where I feel like I want to go for one, but but then it's not safe, and then I don't know. There are other situations where it definitely would be safe, and then I'm not trying to go for one, and then I end up just like not attacking a lot. I don't know what's going on, dude. Madman, thanks for the 200 bits, dude. How much do I care about Winter Olympic hockey? A lot, dude. Winter Olympic hockey is so good when it's the NHLers, which it will be upcoming Olympics. So yeah, it's gonna be really sick actually. Because there haven't been NHL players in the Olympics since I think 2014. I want to say, and there's a good reason why. It's because you can Wing Stance over his triple spear poke. Like the one that I'm baiting out constantly, or which one? Interesting. But where do you stand for that? I think I'm not understanding which attack it is. Yeah, I would have to see it. Sure. Sounds pretty cool, though. I do think running this build with the Spear Talisman would be an excellent choice, but part of the reason why I'm not going with it is, first of all these talismans make sense already. But I was just thinking, if we're going to go Rolanda Cameo, then we're just not going to get many counter hits because it's such a slow charge. So that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, the hidden 5th talisman pouch, dude. Nah, wait. You know what? Actually, I've seen a lot of people say they should have added a 5th talisman pouch in the DLC. Definitely disagree. I already think 4 is a lot, but the problem is, when you give the player access to everything, then the builds are less diverse, right? If you have 5 talisman pouches, then you're not really forced to make a choice anymore. So I honestly think 3 talisman pouches or 3 talisman slots in the game would have been perfectly good. Because in an RPG, I want to be forced to make a choice between things. And, yeah, I honestly would have preferred 3 talisman pouches in the game, I think. Or slots. Yeah, 5 would be like, then you just get everything, and then it's like, you're not even a build anymore. You have everything. Obviously, it wouldn't be exactly like that, but it would start to trend in that direction. It's too much. You gotta make choices in these games, dude, I think. In RPGs, you gotta make choices. Or you have to be forced to make choices, I think. 3 talisman pouches only make switching talismans for buffing harder. I think that'd be good. I think that'd honestly be a good thing. It'd be better. Make it less accessible. Peasants need offensive and defensive ones. But that's the great thing, isn't it, though? Like, if you only had 3 slots, then you're forced to choose. Right? I want to be forced to pick. Okay, do I sacrifice some offense and go more defense, or, you know, the other way around? That's part of what makes an RPG, I think. Is you gotta make a choice. You shouldn't have it all. So, in my opinion, or if I were to make a Souls game or whatever, I would literally put 3 talismans. Or I'd have 3 rings, I think. And that way you can try to go both. You can go a little bit of offense, a little bit of defense, or you can go pure offense, you can go pure defense. But I do think 4 is fine. I think 4 is fine as well. I think I would probably prefer 3, though. But 4 is good, too. But definitely 5. 5 is way too much. 5 is way too much. Okay, I really hope we get a stagger here, so we don't have to deal with this AoE. Phase 2. Frost would be big. Nice. Nice, dude. Pretty good for this boss, I would say. Yeah, pretty much to dodge a spin attack, you just walk until you are running into her and then start going like hard right while locked on. Oh. On 3 talismans, then I should use Talisman of All Crucible. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, I see what you're saying. What, because it's like the 3-in-1? You know, I'm not certain how this part works without double stealth. You know what? It might not work, but I guess we're going to find out. Almost a must for consort. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I think Talisman of All Crucible on him is pretty important. Like dodging the clone attacks. Maybe the stomp as well. It makes dodging the stomp in phase 2 feel like a normal dodge rather than having to roll straight into him, but at least when they kind of fixed consort and took away some of his bullshit, you don't actually have to roll to the side anymore. Like rolling straight into him is now fine. It was a must for him before they patched him. But at this point, I don't think it's as important. Okay, genuinely no idea how this Divine Beast is going to look. And I'm not good at this fight. Just straight up, I'm not good at it, so we'll see. But we will have a shit ton of damage for him. Surely I can just out-damage my shortcomings. I don't even know if we're going to make it to him. I don't know this running section with single stealth. I may have to do some cuckery strat or something. Like right here, I normally just sneak up with double stealth, but I don't think that's gonna work with single. I really don't feel like going to Volcano. I'm just gonna try that. Okay, looks fine. You're wondering why I'm doing it this way instead of just going straight to consort is because I like it better. I think doing the DLC in this order with you know, going straight to Katzel-Ensis. Yeah, the staircase rant again. No, it's not even about the staircase. It's just I find that going through Katzel-Ensis and then going to Shadow Keep and then, you know, going to kill Romana and then going through Bellarat and then enter Ilum, it breaks up the DLC better and is less focused on only, you know, just sprinting to the boss and then fighting it, and then going to the next one, you know? Like, it actually adds running sections, so it's more interesting. Yeah, maybe I don't need double stealth for the DLC anymore, but I'm kind of... not sure about that because we had Castle Ensis running section finished before we got here. So I'm not sure if I had to run through Ensis, that is literally the reason I get double stealth. But maybe I just got to do the YOLO running section, dude. Just run all the way through it, just like I did. I mean, I guess out of the... How many attempts did I do? Like 3? Out of the 3 attempts I did for this run, I didn't get hit a single time running through Ensis like I did. Surely 3 times is good enough. What? I tried to do a running R2, but then I guess I was holding Y. Yeah, just the only problem with the Ensis part is the mages. The rest of it I feel pretty good about. Yeah, the mage part isn't that bad, but the problem is they can kind of be anywhere. So if one of them's directly behind me, then I'm in for a bad time, pretty much. Yeah, the Fissure without double stealth. I mean, I would pretty much never go down the Fissure on these runs, but... Yeah, I don't even know how to do that. No hit without range at this point. Never tried it. Wait, actually, yeah, I did. Because I did Stranded. So what did I do for it, then? I guess this guy also Kukri. I guess that did nothing. What did I do in Stranded for the Fissure? I can't remember. Must have had some strat. I don't have any fire. I would have to go back and look. Because I don't think I got a great bow. Like, I don't think I got Egon's. And I couldn't have had double stealth. Yeah, I really can't remember what I would have done. Magic Grease has to be the worst one. For this boss, yeah. This boss is extremely resistant to magic. Like, pretty much everything but fire. It's bad. I think. Pretty much just waiting for that one combo. Did I get him? Ah, damn it, dude. Nice. Pretty clean. I usually like to try to just script it in phase 1 so I don't have to deal with phase 2, but just simply didn't work out that time. Use the throwing spear? I don't know. I would need to go see because I completely forget. I must have melee killed the laser guys though, right? But and I had lamenting visage, but maybe I could just sneak up to them or something. Or did I turn around the laser guys maybe? I don't know. I would have to go. I should go back and look at some point. Let's go up to you're to bait them away. Yeah, I guess I should just look. What did I do? Dude, this is some crazy quality. 360p. That's how you know I sent you the link. He's sent also the quality that he watches at. But the first guy I just killed, right? Surely. Let me see. Peep, by the way, thanks for the brand new Prime sub, dude. I just dropped the cap and now it's disappeared. There we go. So I remember it had to be nighttime. This was a pretty cool run, dude. Maybe one day I should do Stranded.
Maybe.
Really? I do not remember that. Also, a Greenie, thanks for the 2-month Prime sub. I appreciate that. I don't remember this section well. I think on a lot of other runs I just kill them, but... Okay, yeah, I baited this guy away. Killed the bird. And then this guy just doesn't aggro with stealth, I guess? Interesting. Dude, that's scary as hell. I feel like I could have easily gotten hit there. I think it was supposed to one-shot him, but... Interesting. Trying to DLC with cheat engine fragments would be 10 of 10. It would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? It's an interesting run because you can go get a plus 25. And, yeah, the fragments... I don't know. The setup for that run every time was pretty much 45 minutes at least. Or maybe it was more. Maybe it was like an hour to get set up on Stranded. Pretty fun run, though. Wait, what? Just run, I guess. That guy aggro so early. Normally he's like praying or whatever. What was my strat for this guy up here? Was it just cuckery or? That wants to go out. I think there must be a bug or something. Oh boy. What did I do? Like, maybe I threw it at the other pillar or something. Yeah, please don't do that. Oh, yeah. Well, no, it wouldn't have been the stealth armor. I don't know. Okay, so I'm also going to go Blessing 16 here. I feel like that makes sense once we get to enter Ilum, but... What? Was it Holy Pots, I think? I think Holy Pots was our strat here.
Wait, well, you're...
Must have been.
Goodbye.
Holy Pots probably with Sacred Order. I'm guessing. Even though we have no faith. I mean, you know what? We could do Holy Pot double Sacred Order. That's probably safer. Yeah. That's what we'll do. Because I can't remember the exact setup I found to be correct here. I may have had a little bit more faith, but unless I tested at 15. I feel like if we go double Sacred Order, it should easily one-shot. Yeah, Urchery Glazing Hill. Also, this right here is why maybe I shouldn't continue these runs this far. Because I probably could have finished another run by now. Honestly. If it was an easy run and I just first tried it, didn't really have to test anything. Like the Brick Hammer or something. Need to learn the consistent line for bird section that's a 5% chance of succeeding. Yeah, sounds great. All right, let's go dupe it. No, we just skip Leda on these runs because it's just a waste of time. I don't care about Leda. I mean, I could do the same with Gideon. I mean, maybe I should. I don't know. I wanted this. Bricked up hammer. All right, yeah, we'll just go double Sacred Order. No, there's no Leda skip. I just, like, give myself the grace past the boss, simply. We'll go just a couple weapons. I mean, maybe I shouldn't do that, but the reason I started is because the first run that actually made it this far was... Oh, I didn't even dupe it. The first weapon that made it this far was Ice Spear, like some Ice Spear setup. And I didn't think I'd make it this far, and I don't know. And then I just skipped the boss. But in this case, I don't know. Like, maybe I shouldn't, but I will on this one. All right, let's just get some more Holy Pots, and then we're good to go. I think. I feel like this should be enough damage for these guys. Yeah, we just need some more sunflowers. No, they are undead, yeah. Like, they get the bonus damage for sure. Which is why it's my... kind of go-to strat at this point, because it's so easy to get quick damage on them. I don't even think I need double Sacred Order. I think one's enough. But why not just go two? It's not much more work to get two than one. Spiral? Yeah, surely I do all boss until I get hit. I mean, it'd be cool to get a concert run. I've only done that once. But it wasn't with this kind of... I'm not going to say rule set, but it wasn't with this same setup where I'm killing Divine Bees, killing Rolana and stuff. I think the run that did it got hit on Rolana after I beat Consort, so basically, I haven't done a single run that actually kills Consort with the DLC route that I'm taking. All right, let's see if there's enough damage. Could have done Golden Vow as well. Yeah. Yeah, Holy Pot makes it just so clean. If I can hit them, that is. This guy, I don't know if this guy sees you if you don't have stealth or what. Alright, gold, nice. $19K for that. It's pretty big. Yeah, very easy with Holy Pots. This part is only really a problem when you're doing Stranded, I think. Because then you don't have any access to Holy Pots or anything like that. I messed up. Why did I do that, dude? Last time, I did the exact same thing last time. Exact same thing. Where I just, I casted stealth again, and it totally messes up the strat there. Just out of habit. Yeah, Fire Coil is decent, for sure. That was what I did on Stranded, but you kind of need a good amount of faith for that.
Keep your concentration here and now, where it belongs.
Qui-Gon Jinn, thanks for the donation. I appreciate that, dude. God damn it, dude. Is that too far now? No. Maybe this guy aggro's... like he's got a joint aggro or something. Alright, we don't even need stealth on this part.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Hakusai, thanks for the brand new sub. Yeah, Holy Water Pot, Double Sacred Order. I don't know. Does anyone know how much health those Gravebirds had? Like, are we doing way too much damage, or is Double Sacred Order good? I just feel like I may as well go double. I just have to go pick it up from a merchant. It's no problem. Just make it safe. But yeah, we're only at 15 faith on this save. And that's pretty much the minimum I'll get for a no-hit run, because that's Flame Grant Me Strength requirement. So. Alright, well, running section done. Perhaps I should get more Frost Grease. But I guess realistically, I'm not going to use it in phase 2. I'd rather just rebuff Flame Grant Me Strength, so. $2.2k HP for birds. And how much How much damage did I deal to them? Like, wasn't it way more than that? I was dealing like 4K or something like that. Yeah, we're blessing 16 already. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, double Sacred Order just to be safe, I guess. But you probably only need single with 15 faith. But that was at 16 blessing though, which when I tested it before, I was just at 12. You know what? I should get the iframe talisman, dude. I like iframe talisman here. Good for clones. So I guess I'll do triple roll on clones. And anything else? Yeah, incredible Letafite. Maybe what I should... I do enjoy smoking Gideon with certain builds. With weapons that can actually do it. But maybe what I should do is the weapons that actually can't, I should just skip them. Because we're just doing the poison cheese anyways, you know? Iframe effect only... No. So the Talisman of All Crucible, it increases your rolling iframes to... What is it? Is it 15? I actually don't even know. To make your rolls 15 iframes compared to normal 13. It also gives you backstep iframes as well. So, yep. Can't remember the number of frames though. Oh, is this... Okay, 16. So that's... I mean, that's more than a quick step. So it's very strong. Yeah, I quite like it on this fight, though, because he's got a lot of active frames on some of his attacks, and, like, the clones are sketch and stuff like that, so... I do wonder if Wing Stance is safe on... Like, on which punishes it's safe. Surely this slam, it's good. Like safe here, maybe? Looks like it. Guess I'll try it here too. So scary when that happens. Like gonna roll straight into a pillar or something. Oh! Oh my god, dude, that was so dumb. Oh my god, that was so dumb, bro. I guess I was locked on.
Maybe.
Dude, what a throw that is. Damn, like this should have been an easy fight with this too. And I had the Talisman of All Crucible. I was fairly certain I wasn't gonna get hit there. Damn. But yeah, I guess I rolled and I stayed locked on, so the backstep like didn't put me in the direction I wanted it to. Because I like to backstep on those because you just get a bigger punish window. And I was going to use Rolana Cameo to... Actually, I guess I don't even have it equipped, I'm realizing. But no, it's not... I mean, the run was already finished, so it's not like I have to redo this, but... Yeah, that kind of sucks, man. feel like this should have been a very easy fight with this. Yeah, it was a bit of, well, I guess the thing is I haven't fought him a lot with Backstep Talisman recently. That's close, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I like... Oh, that's so unfortunate, dude. But he easily had him. But yeah, what I normally do on that attack is I lock on and then roll, and then it faces me directly away from the boss so I can backstep in. But because I was still locked on, the backstep like took me this way, like straight with the attack. Like at least I think that's what happened. I don't know. It must have been lock on. And I normally lock off. Dude, yeah, that's just like a muscle memory issue, I guess. But yeah, like I said, the backsteps are better because it's a quicker recovery. So you get more time for punish on it. And so I used that with the Fire Knight Greatsword. So scary when that happens. To get like a easy full charge or two. Dang, dude. But yeah, I normally lock off here. Wait. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm already locked off at this point. I think that's what it is. I lock off before the move, and then it like faces me in the correct direction. To a pillar or something. Yeah, here I just backstep straight into the attack. Oh my god. Yeah, that should have easily had it because this is a great weapon for him too. Dang. Could have easily had it. Well, still pretty good run though. I mean, just to hit the consort ends it. That's too bad, dude, because like I should have easily had it.